Welcome to the 5-Minute English Learning Podcast, your quick, no fluff guide to improving your English in just minutes a day. Subscribe now and make English a part of your daily life.
Let's imagine a big, old library, full of dusty books. Imagine tall shelves, wooden ladders, and that special smell of old paper. This is where our story takes place. Our main character is a young woman named Alice.
Alice loves books. She loves the quiet of the library, the way the light streams in through the high windows. She feels peaceful there, surrounded by stories.
It's a cold autumn evening. Outside, the wind howls, rattling the library windows. Inside, it's warm and cozy. Alice is searching for a specific book, a rare edition of her favorite poem.
Rare means it's not common, it's very special and hard to find. She's been searching for this edition for months.
Alice climbs a tall ladder, her fingers tracing the spines of the books. The ladder wobbles slightly, and she grips the sides tightly. She's a bit nervous up so high, but determined to find her book.
As she reaches the top shelf, something catches her eye. A small, ornate key is tucked behind a particularly thick volume. Ornate means it's decorated, with lots of details.
It's a beautiful key, made of brass, and it looks very old. Alice carefully takes the key and examines it. She wonders what it could unlock. What secrets might it hold?
Alice is intrigued. Intrigued means very interested and curious. She feels a pull, a sense of mystery surrounding this key. She knows she should put it back, but something tells her this key is important.
She climbs down the ladder, the key clutched tightly in her hand. The library is almost empty now. The librarian, Mr. Peterson, is getting ready to close up for the night.
Mr. Peterson is a kind, elderly man with thick glasses perched on his nose. He's worked at the library for decades. Decades means many, many years, and he knows every nook and cranny of the place.
Dust motes danced in the single shaft of sunlight slicing through the high window. Amelia, our protagonist, ran a finger along the spines of ancient, leather-bound books. The air smelled of old paper and something almost magical. She was searching for a specific book, a key, really, to unlocking a family mystery.
Protagonist, that's a good word to remember. It means the main character of our story. And motes, those are tiny particles of dust, like what you see floating in a sunbeam.
Exactly. Now, this family mystery revolved around a hidden treasure, rumored to be somewhere within the library itself. Amelia had a tattered, handwritten note, a clue left by her great-grandfather.
So, tattered means old and torn, like a well-loved teddy bear might be. And the clue was handwritten, meaning written by hand, not typed.
The note spoke of a crimson book, marked by a silver clasp. Amelia scanned shelf after shelf, her eyes tired but determined. The library seemed to stretch on forever, an endless labyrinth of knowledge.
A labyrinth is a maze, a complicated network of paths. It can be quite confusing. And crimson, that's a deep, rich red color.
Hours ticked by. The sunlight shifted, casting long shadows across the floor. Amelia felt a pang of disappointment. Was the note a hoax? Had her great-grandfather simply been a whimsical old man with a penchant for storytelling?
A hoax is a trick, something that isn't real. And a penchant for storytelling means he really enjoyed telling stories. Maybe he made them up sometimes. Whimsical means playful and imaginative.
Just as she was about to give up, something glimmered in the dim light. On a high shelf, tucked away behind a larger volume, was a crimson book. And yes, it had a silver clasp.
A glimmer is a faint, unsteady light. And the book was tucked away, meaning it was hidden carefully, almost like someone didn't want it to be found.
Her heart pounded in her chest. This was it. Could this book hold the secret to the hidden treasure? Amelia reached for the book, her fingers trembling with anticipation.
Anticipation, that means a feeling of excitement about something that is going to happen. She was excited to see what was inside the book.
Okay, so to quickly recap what's happened so far in our story, the lost key in the old library. We have Amelia, a young student, who is searching for a special key in a very old library. This isn't just any key, it's rumored to unlock a hidden room filled with lost stories.
Yes, and the library itself is quite a place. It's described as being dusty and full of cobwebs, with towering bookshelves that seem to go on forever. It's a bit creepy, don't you think? The perfect setting for a little mystery.
Definitely. Amelia has already faced a few challenges, like deciphering cryptic clues hidden in old books. Cryptic, by the way, means mysterious or difficult to understand.
And she's encountered some rather eccentric characters, like the old librarian, Mr. Finch, who seems to know more than he lets on. Eccentric just means a little unusual or quirky in their personality.
Exactly. So Amelia is determined to find this key. She believes these lost stories hold the answers to some unanswered questions about her family history.
She's driven by a real sense of purpose. She feels that these stories are somehow connected to her own identity. So, she's not giving up easily.
She's persistent, isn't she? Now, where did we leave off? Ah, yes. Amelia had just discovered another clue, a hidden message inside a book about local history. It mentioned a secret passage behind a specific bookshelf.
That's right. And passage means a narrow way, like a corridor or tunnel, often secret or hidden. So, things are getting exciting. Where could this secret passage lead?
Well, that's what we're about to find out. Remember, passage can also mean a short section of a book or piece of music, but in this case, it's a hidden walkway. The story is really picking up pace now.
It is. We're on the edge of our seats. Let's continue and see what Amelia discovers next in her search for the lost key. Will she find the secret passage? And what will she find behind it?
Remember where we left off? Amelia, our protagonist, was about to open the mysterious chest. Her hands trembled as she lifted the heavy, ornate lid. Ornate means heavily decorated, often with complex patterns. Think of fancy, carved wood or elaborate metalwork.
Yes, and the air in the library felt thick with anticipation. We learned the word, anticipation, last time, remember? It means a feeling of excitement about something that is going to happen.
Exactly. So, as Amelia opened the chest,
a wave of dust billowed out. It made her cough. Billow means to swell or puff out, like a sail in the wind, or in this case, like a cloud of dust.
Inside, nestled amongst faded velvet lining, lay not gold or jewels, but a single, tarnished key. Tarnished means having lost its shine, often due to age or lack of care. Silver often tarnishes, turning a darker color.
A simple key. What could it unlock? The mystery deepened, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. The story used the phrase, mystery deepened. This is a common idiom, meaning the situation became even more puzzling or unclear.
So, we have ornate, meaning heavily decorated, anticipation, the excited feeling of waiting for something, billow, to puff out, tarnished, lost its shine, and the mystery deepened, meaning the situation became more puzzling. Those are some great words.
Let's see what happens next with this mysterious key. Amelia picked it up carefully, turning it over in her hands. It felt cold and heavy, much older than she had initially thought. The key seemed to pulse with a faint, almost imperceptible energy. Imperceptible means very slight, difficult or impossible to notice.
She had a hunch, a feeling, that this key was somehow connected to the strange whispers she had heard echoing through the library stacks earlier. A hunch is another word for a gut feeling, a suspicion that something is true or will happen, even if you don't have any proof.
Amelia's heart pounded in her chest. She just knew, that this key held the answer to the library's secrets. Okay, let's quickly recap the story of the lost key in the old library. Remember, recap means to summarize or go over the main points again. So, the story begins with a young woman named Sarah visiting her grandmother.
Yes, and Sarah's grandmother, a librarian, asks her to find a specific, very old book in the library. This library is ancient and full of dusty, forgotten books. Dusty means covered in dust, like the top of old furniture.
Sarah accepts the challenge and starts her search. She spends hours looking through the shelves, navigating the maze of books. Navigating means finding her way around a complicated place.
While searching, she discovers a small, ornate key hidden inside a book. Ornate means decorated with complex patterns. She's curious about what it unlocks.
She tries it on various locks around the library, but none of them seem to fit. She's starting to feel a bit frustrated, almost ready to give up.
But Sarah is persistent, she doesn't give up easily. She remembers a locked chest she saw earlier, tucked away in a corner of the library. Tucked away means hidden or put in a safe place.
She finds the chest and tries the key. It fits. Inside, she discovers a beautiful, antique compass and a handwritten note. Antique means very old and valuable.
The note explains the compass belonged to a famous explorer and contained clues to a hidden treasure. Sarah was amazed by this unexpected discovery.
And what about the book her grandmother asked her to find? Well, the note also contained the exact location of the book, which was hidden behind a secret panel opened by the compass. Pretty clever, right?
So Sarah not only found the lost key and a hidden treasure, but she also completed her grandmother's task. It's a story about curiosity, persistence, and a little bit of luck.
Exactly. And remember, even though this story is fictional, meaning not real or made up, it reminds us that sometimes the greatest discoveries happen when we least expect them. Thanks for listening to English Boost. Remember, practice a little every day and you'll see big results. See you in the next episode.